Welcome back. Today we are starting our next adventure. We're going to start by going up to Mount Hood up at Timberline Lodge and do a lodge day up there. And then we're going to try to spend the night over at Mountain Meadows because I think they have free parking. And then we're going to continue out towards the Bend area. And there's a couple disc golf courses out there that we're going to play. And then maybe a casino night. That'll be our first casino night. I'm not sure. And basically we have a 2-week trip that we can go explore kind of the Portland to Bend area and see what's out there. So join us on our adventure. We made it to Government Camp, Oregon, which is interestingly named. It's actually where the workers lived when they built the Timberline Lodge back in the 20s. And it's raining, and now we're going to take the drive up to the mountain. Made it to the mountain. It's snowing up here, a little overcast. This is nice. I'm excited. That was a nice relaxing day. We just hung out by the fireplace, read some books, watched some videos, and then now we're gonna head down the mountain and hopefully we can get a spot to park overnight in the RV area at Mount Hood Meadows. So head down the mountain. Oh, look at this. Yeah, perfect. There we go. It's all those spots at the end. So they have like 18 spots when they have it plowed, and this looks perfect. Okay, we made it. This is great. Giant parking lot, snow everywhere. It's actually raining on us, and we'll be here for one night. So definitely recommend this if you're on the way, and it's a free overnight. Last night worked out great, and there was just so much snow up here. So today we're gonna try to head down the mountain, get below the snow line, and then we're gonna either find a spot to camp in the woods or go by a casino. So let's hit the road. I climbed up on top of this snowbank for the video. Now I have to get back down. Okay, made it to the pavement. All right, now we're leaving. So we were exploring up on these mountain roads looking for future campsites, and I had to back up a steep hill part, and I think we hit our transmission cross member support something, I don't know what it's called, on the rocks, and everything was fine. And I said everything was fine.
She did.
But there's a chance that everything is not fine. We can still shift into park, reverse, neutral, and drive, but I can't force it into second or first. So I think maybe a rock got in that linkage down there or something.
If
so
we're lucky.
That would be the best case. So I got to go crawl underneath the bus right now on the side of the mountain road, and let's see what's under there.
Yay.
This thing maybe? Is that transmission or is that parking brake? So here's the plus. While I'm down here, I think I found where a mouse may have come in. Well, I don't know what's wrong. There is no physical damage that I see. Kristen ran the gear selector. It moved it just fine, but not into the second and first gear position. So maybe it's totally unrelated, or maybe it'll fix itself as we go. I don't know. It's not a critical issue, so we're going to continue on. So we're driving along the highway, and I see this bridge. Turns out it's this amazing canyon that just came out of nowhere. This is great. Well, we made it to our first casino camp, and this looks really nice. Big open parking lot. There's a couple other RVs here. So we're gonna get some lunch and then go in and look around, and I think this is pretty nice. There are wild tumbleweeds loose up there.
Oh, did you see that? It's cool.
There's a whole herd of them.
A herd of tumbleweeds?
It is, yeah. Well, last night at the casino went really well. We went back again this morning because we got some bonus points. And we actually won a little bit. So
Yay.
That's fun. So today we are going up along the Deschutes River and we're looking for a plateau overlooking that area, and maybe that'll be a good off-grid site. We're not really sure. If it doesn't work, we might end up back at the casino or down into the next city or something. So let's go explore.
Yay.
So we're going to head down the highway along the Deschutes River into the next city, and I think there's a disc golf course and a grocery store, and then we'll find a place to stay for the night. This is the Deschutes River right outside of Warm Springs. Well, we were randomly driving along here, and there's a air museum for Ericsson here. So totally random, came across this airport. And I guess there's an air show here in August, and the museum's not open right now, but there is a actual museum you can go into as well. Well, we made it to the Juniper Hills disc golf course in Madras, Oregon, and it'll be the first time playing in the Oregon high desert. And it looks like a nice, fun, short 9-hole course. This is a fun find on hole number 7. I've played Milo McIver, Whistler's Bend, Warm Springs K through 8, and hopefully we'll go play the rest. Wow, great throws and 2 helicopters. This is a great day. Oh, that was a good throw, but I am missing a putter in my bag, so I don't know where that's at. I gotta go find it. Oh my gosh, so I hiked all the way back up the hill. Guess where it's at? It's in the basket. Okay, let's do 16 again. Up next, we are headed up into the mountains to try to find a campsite for the night. Well, we found a few spots out here, but everything seems pretty muddy still, so not feeling super confident.
It might be better in the summertime when there's less mud, you know. But our vehicle, I don't know how well it will do in some of the muddy roads.
Yeah, so we're being cautious and we'll keep exploring. Well, we may not have found a campsite yet, but this is beautiful. Well, we may have found a spot, but there's a crashed out car here. Well, it looks like they drove it out here, broke the tie rod on the front wheel, and then just abandoned it. So, kind of like the ultimate littering. Okay, we got a spot. This is nice. Wow, it is sunset. It is beautiful out here. And we have some neighbors who pulled up next to us. Over in the valley behind us is the Madras Valley and the city of Madras, and going down towards Bend, but I don't think we can see Bend from here. And everything is just beautiful. This is a great spot. So all the way out there, about 75 miles away, is Mount Hood. That's where we were at a couple days ago. And then out there is Mount Bachelor, which is about 60 miles away. So from this vantage point, we can see almost a third to a half of the length of Oregon, which is such a crazy thought. These volcanoes are so big. And then way out to the north, I can also see all the way up into Washington. Good morning. So we ended up spending the last 4 days here at this site. It's been great, so quiet, very nice. Beautiful morning with Mount Hood in the background. And today we're gonna head down towards Prineville and hit a disc golf course and a store, and then go by Smith Rock, which is where they do a lot of rock climbing. I've never been there before. We don't rock climb, but it might be fun to see people climbing. And then we're gonna go find a new campsite, or if we can't find anything, we'll just come back here. And then tomorrow we go back down to Redmond, which is just north of Bend. We're going to a cards and collectibles expo. But for now, let's hit the road. That's beautiful. That's the sisters. Pools. Well, we made it to Prineville, Oregon, and we're going to play some disc golf here, but the downtown looks pretty amazing. Got some nice old buildings, and seems like a really nice place. So we'll play some disc golf and enjoy this park at Rimrock. Throwing from a bridge, that's neat. Wow, this course is nice. I think these baskets just went in this year. Well, we're headed out of Prineville. That's a nice little town. And we're going to head to Smith Rock next to look at maybe if there's some rock climbers out there. Well, we made it to Smith Rock. It is a beautiful place. But we get here and there's a bunch of no drone signs, but they say no drones during nesting season. So we look it up, and nesting season is like a good chunk of the year, including right now. And then we also saw that for some of the places there's no rock climbing allowed as well. So I don't really know the details on that. But it is a beautiful spot no matter what. So since there's multiple groups that are rock climbing here, it must be certain seasons for certain segments of rock, maybe, that you're allowed to rock climb or not rock climb. But the website was clear, no drones at all. Well, last thing of the day is going to be finding a place to sleep. So we're trying a new area, hopefully up in these mountains here, that iOverlander says there's multiple spots. So let's go find out.
Yep, go adventuring.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that pickup truck went right through the mud. Well, this might be too bouncy. Everything on the counter just slid off onto the ground. I think we're going to turn around and head back to last night's spot.
It went flying.
It went airborne. Okay, our spot is there. Well, that'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to check out our online store at aliceandkristen.com. Our next video is going to be checking out the Central Oregon Card and Collectibles Expo, I think. That's in Redmond, just north of Bend. So join us for that one. Thank you. Bye.